Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Adam here, aka the Sound Scotsman, and it is episode 13 of Smart Souls. Episode 13. Unlucky for some, but hopefully it'll be okay for us, as we are going into Sens Fortress today. And the place has got more booby traps and treasure than an old episode of Xena the Warrior Princess. That being said, we've already popped our head into Sens Fortress in the last episode, episode 12, so if anybody has not watched episode 12 of Smart Souls, you really should watch that, because we did a little bit of it to grab some treasure in that episode before we progressed into the depths. But for everybody else, let's get cracking. Oh, I was expecting that to finish him off there. I must have the wrong ring on. Yes, I do. You'll notice I'm using the Black Knight shield again. Reason being, it has 65 lightning resistance, but you don't have to wear it. If you don't have it, then go for either, that's quite nice with 50, either go for the Grass Crest shield or the Hollow Soldier shield. Either of those ones would be absolutely fine. Also, for the super observant people, you'll notice that I'm still wearing the gold hemmed outfit. There's no reason for that. I just like the outfit. So we don't need it in this particular area. Do what you want. Now down here you'll automatically notice that the Titanite demons are dead. I killed them off just quickly. Well, I say quickly, it probably took me a couple of runs to do it, just because of the amount of sorceries it actually takes. So I didn't want to bore you with that off on camera, so I'll just show you a quick little clip so you get the idea. Oh, this is intense. Oh, well, that's not actually too bad. Unfortunately, I couldn't wear the bellowing ring because I had to have on the rusted iron ring because of this sludge. But you get the idea. Just coming down multiple times until you kill them all. See? You get what I mean. I do want to say, actually, before we go any further, this is a great area to actually co-op with. It's so much fun. So if you were thinking about maybe summoning someone in, that would be quite a good idea, and have some fun with a pal. You can't actually get any summons out here, outside. You have to actually stand in. So if you put your sign about here, or look for some signs around here, that would be the place. There's also some illusory walls in this area, so we're going to get all that sort of a fun stuff. And of course, I'm going to show you what is down here as well, because I didn't pick up any of the treasure that the Titanite demons were guarding. So I don't think there's anything for the platinum down here, and those guys are really, really hard to kill. So, you know, I'd probably suggest doing something like you've seen me do, keep some distance, use some magic, or maybe try some pyromancy. Unfortunately, you can't actually just stand on the top and throw down fireballs. I did try that, but that doesn't work. Okay, so, funny wall here. And a big ugly giant. See if I can get a cheeky shot off him without him noticing. Oh, that's not doing enough damage. Oh, back at you, buddy. Ooh. I thought he was going to do his flurry there. Be careful, he can do a really flurried attack. In which case the best idea is just to get out of his way or stay behind his back. Oh, that's a beautiful drop right there. I do quite like the view from up here, I have to admit. It is really, really cool just to take a moment and enjoy it. So the lightning resistance, that is for those lizards. Not all of them can throw lightning, but certainly a lot of them can. Like that little fella up there. I'll see if I can actually take him out from down here. There we go. Ooh. Oh, let me have it. There we go. The reason I got so excited about that, actually, I'll show you that in a little while. I'm not going to spoil it right now. It's a cool surprise. Anyway, you're curious, aren't you, about what's down there? What were the Titanite demons protecting? I'll show you. There we are. Okay, so there was one here guarding this. 2 pieces of treasure here. Soul of a brave warrior. Did you know that's 5,000 souls? And the scythe. So we don't need that scythe for the platinum trophy. But you may want it to use to make maybe Priscilla's scythe, something like that, rather than use your nice great scythe that we pick up in the catacombs. It's an alternative. And just for your own peace of mind, I'll show you that these 2 Titanite demons were not guarding a single thing. So you don't actually need to come and waste your time killing those guys, because there's no point. Unless, of course, you do want the Demon Titanite, which is understandable. Because Demon Titanite is the thing that you use to upgrade any boss weapons that you've made. And the only source in the whole game to actually get Demon Titanite is to actually kill Titanite demons. There is only one respawning Titanite demon in the entire game. That is located on a bridge between Lost Izalith and the shortcut from the Demon Ruins. But that's a long way away. We will unlock a shortcut further up in the level, and it will bring a cage down here, so we can just step in it and get zoomed right up to the top. So when you see the cage, that's where it will be. Where's that platform? Yes. Yes, I will. I'll show you just now what that sword that we picked up can actually do. There is, of course, another way of dealing with this guy, but I've never done this on camera before, and in fact I don't think I've ever actually done it, so it's a first time for me as well. Watch this. Huh. It's a myth. Ah, well that is a bummer. I don't know if they changed it with Dark Souls Remastered, or if you need to get the man serpent himself to actually smash the wall. But apparently there was a way to smash the wall without using the boulder machine. But I've just been proven wrong. But if it was news on the wiki, we did recently actually prove something wrong on that. A friend of mine was trying to get souvenirs of reprisal for the Miracle Dark Moon Blade. You need 10 souvenirs of reprisal, but in the old version of the game you actually needed 30. And on the wiki, as of 2 months ago certainly, it said on the wiki that there was 30 you needed still, but that is completely incorrect. You actually only need 10. I see him, guys, I see him. But I also see that on the floor. There we go. Oh, what? He doesn't set it off. That's a bit unfair. Okay, so you might remember from the last episode we already went downstairs and got everything we needed. Ah, I did warn you about that and I didn't take my own advice there. It comes a little bit too close. It's almost like a glitch or something. Right, so here we go. Jump off here like we did last time. But this time we only need the shortcut. Yep, here we are. That's where we killed the man serpent a minute ago, and I tried to hit the wall. You just come down here and go straight up for the boulder machine. There we go, come on. Down you go. There we go, that's that opened. I'll just move that out of the way. Back to where it was. Here we go. Big hat Logan.
A rare thing. I am Logan. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. Well, plenty ample. But I could pay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is not on my mind. Inactivity is repressed.
So he's the guy that Grix of Vinheim, that's in Firelink Shrine, you know, the sorcerer guy that you always see standing there now. That's the guy who he keeps talking about. So luckily we had the master key, so we can just free him right now. Just make sure he's repeating himself. I don't want to miss this NPC. Yeah, he's fine just to go along on his own. Yeah, fine, 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 fine. And this piece is just... oh, Soul of a Hero. That's actually pretty good. I think that might be even about 10,000 souls. Soul of a Great Hero is 20,000 souls. So it would stand to reason that that would probably be about 10. So anyway, to get back to the boulder machine, we just go straight up there again, and then drop down and go up. But I'm actually personally going to nip back to Firelink Shrine and go and see what Master Logan has to sell. Okay, so here we are back at the boulder machine. I went down to see Big Hat Logan, see what he had for sale, etc, etc. If you want to find out what he does sell and what I got and all that sort of stuff, then just watch at the very end of the video. I'll do that as the final thing. But for the meantime, let's just get on with the level. Because we have treasure to find. Not gonna lie, that is the one little set that kind of freaks me out a little. I can hear the rattlesnake. He's up there, the man serpent, and we've got one behind us. He hasn't seen us, but this one... oh yeah, I know where that is. That's that bloody plank that thrusts itself into the spikes. I was hoping I could get a good camera... no, I can't get a good camera angle to show you, but trust me, that's what it is. Actually, he's going to sneak up behind us, isn't he? Yeah. Not falling for that. Okay. That's so I could hear. Oh no 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 no! Okay guys, let's try that again, shall we? Unlucky episode 13 indeed. I have actually fallen to my death 4 times. After that. Probably because I'm rushing through the level, actually, to be fair. No, it was him. One more. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, first two, then stop. Next two. Now notice that there and that there will trigger the arrows. Okay, no treasure, unfortunately. Okay. Hey. Now we're outside. Okay, I'll come back here after I get the bonfire, I think. Don't want to tempt fate. So you just come up these steps. Don't worry about that treasure, we'll get it in a minute. Down here. This is what we want. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you. Just with those boulders going off constantly in the background. And it just brings you back out here. And back outside again. Oh, there he is. Flame stone plate ring. That helps your resistance to fire, so it's quite handy for the likes of the Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith. It may even help us with the particular situation we are in at the moment, with one of these giants keep constantly throwing boulders our way. Like now he'll probably try and get me. And there. You don't want to stand around for too long. We should be safe down here though. Don't think we can actually backstab this guy because he's a bit too big. I'm gonna give it a go. Nah, he's easy enough to kill anyway. And Ricard, there we go. Come on, Ricard. Oh, you can parry. back off a little. It's good enough. Ricard's rapier. Now, should really have researched this beforehand, but I can confirm that you do not need that. Nope. You don't need it for the Platinum Trophy Knight's Honour. But by all means collect it just for your collection. Rare Ring of Sacrifice. If you put that ring on, you die, the ring breaks, but you don't lose any of your souls. That's a regular Ring of Sacrifice that just does that, but the rare ring that we just picked up, all that is true, but also if you get cursed, remember those frogs down in the depths? So if you get cursed and you're wearing that, it voids the curse, as well as you don't lose your souls, you don't lose your humanity, but the ring of course still does break. I know that this little bit here, they can throw boulders there as well, flaming boulders, so be careful. That guy's not actually guarding any treasure. I've checked time and time again and there's never anything there. This is the shortcut that we want, but it's locked. But we will get it. And we're still not safe from that fire. See? This corner here can also be hit. That's the boss. He's a big fella. You can see him there. But now we get revenge on this boulder throwing giant. This guy never usually kills me, but I'm actually nervous with it being episode 13. And I've died 4 times just by falling off of stuff that wouldn't normally happen. So who knows? Whoop. Oh, that's that flurry. That's that flurry attack I was talking about earlier. Unfortunately, these giants only have 1 life, so we can't farm them for the Titanite chunks, unfortunately. So we got that. Iron Tarkus is the NPC along here. That's why I got human, as well as kindling the bonfire, of course. So we'll take him into the fight. He's a very, very good ally. Sometimes the NPCs are a bit rubbish, but in this particular instance, he's very, very good. Now we can go back down safely without having to worry about that giant throwing boulders all the time. And of course I can turn the volume back up for you guys. There we go. So we want that shortcut before we want anything else. As I've died umpteen times, I'm even a little bit nervous about this little jump where I shouldn't be. So just to give me a little extra confidence, take off the shield, maybe even take off the sword as well. Yeah, that's better. Nope. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh. But, we wanted to come down here early anyway, as there is something, that piece of treasure, so we did want to come down here. He's still dead, yeah, okay. That's where we got the flame stone plate ring. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? Way. Another shop.
What? I took an ascent toward the but I was driven by conceit. If you can handle it. Yes, I honored that thing. For I was the same. So let me help you out with your soul searching.
This guy's a bit of a rip-off. See, look at that. Titanite shards, 1,000, whereas Andre the blacksmith, he sells them for 800 apiece. Large titanite shards, they should be, from the giant blacksmith in Anor Londo, I think they're 3,800. And the greens I can't remember, but I would wager that they're probably about 4,800 at the giant blacksmith. So, yes, don't bother buying anything from him if you can avoid it. That greatsword is really, really cool, so I wouldn't mind getting myself one of them. This tower shield, it's crazy 30 strength you need to use it, but you know, the stability is 72, so it is a really, really stable shield, but it weighs 13. I mean, realistically, we're not actually going to be that. The boulder shield, mind you, I am actually a fan of the boulder shield, so I will take one of these. Sometimes you get lucky enough that they just drop off the boulder knights, but I haven't had that luck this playthrough. Brilliant armor set. Realistically, too heavy to use, but good for fun. These are definitely worth getting. It's worth getting every stone plate ring, actually. But I can't afford it just now, but I may come back here at some point just to pick those up.
Go along, try and make something of it.
He doesn't move from there, so at your leisure. Any point in the game you want to come back and buy those, then just go ahead and do that. This is what we really want. If you didn't have the master key, that would have been your opportunity to free Big Hat Logan. You would have had to wait until you got that key. But lucky for us, it also opens the cage that we want the shortcut from. Well, I don't even care if I make the jump or not, as that is the level basically clear. We can now just go ahead and take on the boss. After getting the shortcut, of course. I do need to show you that. So we'll get the shortcut, then we'll do the boss, in that order. There we go. Easy as this. Be careful on the way down. Of course, there is a lizard still alive because we rested at the bonfire. So straight out the cage, straight back in, and away. There we are. That's now open forever. Lovely. Right, I'm going to rest at the bonfire and I will meet you at the boss gate. Okay, just getting Iron Tarkus. In case you're wondering, yes, I did just die. Again, I fell off the ledge. So that makes 5 times in this unlucky episode 13. Trying out my new shield in the boss fight. And about to buff my sword with the magic weapon. So I'd be surprised at how many people don't know how to actually buff their sword with a spell. You just put the catalyst in the other hand and do that. And that's you. You're good to go. That was exactly where I died. By falling off. And yes, as it is Smart Souls. Tactics. Very simple. Just go for the legs. And you'll be done in no time. Humanity, 40,000 souls. That's a nice payment. That's our biggest so far, I think. In fact, definitely is. Okay, Anor Londo, here we come. Wow, would you look at that? Sunny Anor Londo. The most beautiful place in the whole game. In case you're wondering, he does take you back to Sens Fortress if you really, really wanted to go back. But the next boss that we come across is the last boss we're going to have to fight until we can actually warp ourselves around the place. So I would suggest you just persevere and go straight ahead. Now he actually leaves you alone this very, very first time. But the next time you see him, he won't be so friendly. You just want to come straight through here, hang a left, and we are again at a bonfire with a firekeeper present. That's the firekeeper there. Happy to rest and level up. But thank you very much for watching. That'll about do us for the episode. Of course, unless you're curious about Big Hat Logan, in which case stick around for another minute or two. And if for everyone else, we will see you in episode 14, where we start taking on this amazing level. I've been the Sound Scotsman, and cheerio for now. Okay, let's see what that Soul of a Hero does. Soul of a Hero. I think it'll be 10. 10,000. Yes, it was 10,000. Very cool indeed. So let's talk to Big Hat.
Hello there. I thought that so happy.
Purchase item. So we have the first soul, second soul, third soul. We don't have homing soul mass. We don't have soul spear. We do have magic weapon. We do have magic shield, and we do have soul arrow. We got all them from his buddy Grix of Vinheim there. That's a very nice spell, the soul spear. But 36 intelligence. That's quite a while away. The homing soul mass. I could take a copy of that just now. And we'll leave the rest of that stuff for later on, I think.
I will stay here. Speak to me again to further your knowledge.
Okay, I will come back at some point, Big Hat. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for staying to the very end of it. As usual, I would very much like to hear from you guys by way of a comment. Are you enjoying the videos? Are you enjoying the game, more importantly? What parts of it have you been enjoying? What parts maybe not so much? And yeah, so that would be very, very cool. As for subscriptions, you know you're an absolute legend if you've subscribed to me already. And with the likes and the shares, you know, that kind of a stuff does actually raise awareness to the channel. So thank you very much if you have been doing any of that stuff. And for now, we will say cheerio, and we'll see you in episode 14 of Smart Souls.